This is just now. Hezbollah and Iran launched a coordinated joint attack on Israel. Approximately 100 rockets fired from Lebanon into northern Israel in a single barrage, the largest Hezbollah has launched since this war began. Simultaneously, Iran fired at least 4 separate salvos of ballistic missiles at Israel from the east. Both attacks arrived on the same night. Sirens sounded across the Western Galilee. Residents were ordered to stay near shelters. The IDF responded within minutes with an extensive wave of airstrikes on Dahiyeh, Beirut's southern suburbs, and struck dozens of Iranian regime sites in the same overnight operation. The Hezbollah barrage tonight is confirmed as the largest single rocket salvo since the war resumed on March 2nd. Magen David Adom confirmed 2 people lightly injured, a 35-year-old woman and a man in his 50s, struck by flying debris in northern Israel. A rocket struck a home directly in the northern town of Be'ina. Rocket fallout ignited a forest fire in the region. IDF search and rescue brigades, firefighting units and medics deployed simultaneously across multiple sites. More sirens sounded in the Western Galilee shortly after the first barrage as a second wave of rockets from Lebanon arrived. The IDF confirmed it was working to intercept the second wave. Iran's 4 confirmed missile salvos toward Israel on the same night produced no reported injuries. The IDF's air defenses engaged each salvo. But the confirmed picture of Wednesday evening is simultaneous fire from 2 directions: Hezbollah from the west, Iran from the east. Coordinated, confirmed, and the largest combined attack on Israeli soil since the war's opening night. The Hezbollah weapons picture adds urgency to the confirmed scale. South Front and military analysts confirmed this week that Hezbollah has revealed it still possesses Fadi 2 heavy artillery rockets, Syrian M302s with 100-kilometer range and 170-kilogram warheads, and Nasir 1 precision-guided rockets, which are upgraded M302s with guidance kits, retaining the 100-kilometer range. Both weapons were supplied by the Assad government and were widely assessed to have been lost or degraded during the 2024 war and the ceasefire period. They were not. Hezbollah retained advanced rocket and drone capabilities through hundreds of Israeli strikes during the ceasefire, a confirmed surprise to Israeli military planners confirmed by South Front's analysis. The group is putting on far more resistance than expected. The 100 rocket barrage tonight is not the desperate final salvo of a degraded force. It is the confirmed escalation of a force that still has precision weapons, still has range, and has now confirmed it will use both simultaneously with Iranian ballistic missiles. The IDF's confirmed response tonight was immediate and layered. The Israeli Air Force launched what it described as an extensive wave of strikes on Dahiyeh. The 3rd time today alone, the IDF called on Lebanese civilians to evacuate Beirut south. IDF spokesman Colonel Avichai Dahiyeh confirmed, "Do not return to the southern suburb until further notice." Simultaneously, the IDF struck dozens of Iranian regime sites in a separate confirmed operation. The IDF also confirmed it targeted the Hezbollah rocket launchers that fired tonight's barrage in a rapid close-the-loop strike. The launcher that fired the 100 rocket barrage was identified and destroyed in the aftermath. The UN confirmed this week that more than 700,000 Lebanese people have been displaced since March 2nd, more than 1/10 of Lebanon's entire population, by the combined effect of IDF strikes and IDF evacuation orders. The confirmed broader consequences of tonight's joint Hezbollah-Iran attack are direct and operate on 4 levels. Militarily tonight confirms that Hezbollah and Iran have moved to explicitly coordinated, simultaneous multi-front attack. rockets from Lebanon and ballistic missiles from Iran arriving on the same night in what confirmed sources described as a joint attack. That coordination is qualitatively different from two separate fronts firing independently. It is a confirmed attempt to split Israel's air defense resources between two simultaneous threat axes and exhaust interceptor capacity from opposite directions at the same time. The same saturation doctrine Iran has used against Gulf air defenses now applied to Israel from two geographic axes simultaneously. Strategically, the IDF chief Zamir confirmed on Tuesday that thousands of Iranian soldiers have been killed and, in his exact words, no one is immune. That statement was directed at IRGC personnel. Tonight's 100 rocket barrage from Hezbollah is the answer from the Lebanese front on the same night Zamir spoke. The Financial Times confirmed this week that Israeli military and security officials plan to keep fighting Hezbollah well after any Iran ceasefire, potentially for weeks. Tonight's barrage is Hezbollah confirming it has the same plan on its side. Neither party is waiting for the Iran ceasefire to determine the Lebanese timeline. The Syria dimension adds a confirmed third consequence. Hezbollah this week shelled Syrian army positions near Dahiyeh, west of Damascus. The Syrian army confirmed it and said it will not tolerate aggression. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun accused Hezbollah of attempting to drag Lebanon into confrontation with Syria. Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharaa confirmed support for Lebanon's government in its efforts against Hezbollah. Hezbollah is now confirmed in active hostilities on three fronts simultaneously: Israel to the south, the IDF inside Lebanon, and Syrian army positions to the east. A group fighting Israel, defending Lebanese territory from IDF ground operations, and simultaneously shelling Syria, is a group stretching its operational bandwidth to a point no ceasefire on the Iranian front can relieve. The forward question tonight is specific. Iran told mediators this week, confirmed by Bloomberg, that it will only agree to a ceasefire if it includes an American guarantee that the US and Israel will not attack Iran again in the future. That demand has gone nowhere in Washington or Jerusalem. Tonight's joint Hezbollah-Iran attack on Israel, 100 rockets from Lebanon, 4 ballistic missile salvos from Iran in the same evening, is what the absence of that ceasefire looks like from the north of Israel on night 12. The eve a senior Israeli security official described Tuesday has confirmed arrived.